Stacey and Virginia are so happy you could make it here on what turned out to be a beautiful day. In the middle of all the chaos that's going on, this may not have happened, and this is definitely not how they expected to share their day, but this is still a very special day. We are the perfect place on the perfect day for an occasion that I know is not only monumental for the wedded couple to be, but for all of us who are lucky to know them and love them as individuals, but even more so as a perfect pairing. Love is a miraculous gift, and a wedding is a celebration of that gift, and that is why we are here today. Stacey and Virginia are the example of the love that in its lightheartedness dissolves the notion of love as hard work. At least that's how they make it seem from the outside, isn't it? As the writer Richard Bach has so beautifully stated, and I quote, "A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open those locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not for who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person we're safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings, our sense of direction. Our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life." End quote. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, comfortable, and safe. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. I've witnessed how deeply these two care and love one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you to witness their commitment and for their lifetime of love to one another. As I was searching for inspiration on speaking of the love that Virginia and Stacey share, I came across this short poem that made me think of them on this day. The poem is called "It's All I Have to Bring Today" by Emily Dickinson. It's all I have to bring today, this in my heart beside, this in my heart and all the fields and all the meadows wide. Be sure you count, should I forget, someone the sun could tell, this in my heart and all the bees which in the clover dwell. If you two want to face each other and join hands now, please. Marriage is a contract, and it's not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. And now, Stacey, I need you to, do you take Virginia to be your spouse? You can say I do.
I do.
Thank you. Virginia, do you take Stacey to be your spouse?
I do.
Okay, now we're going to go to the ring exchange, Billy. Stacey and Virginia's rings are an external and visible sign of the bond of love which unites their two hearts. May they serve as a seal of the vows they have made to one another this evening. These rings are symbols of eternity and strength. Bless the couple who give them and wear them. May they ever live in harmony, unity, love, and happiness from this day forward. So, Virginia, when you place the ring on her hand, if you'll repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Go. Stacey, you got it?
Thank you.
All right. Now, Stacey, you repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Now, Stacey and Virginia have something that they would like to say to each other.
Wherever you go, I will go too. Wherever you stay, I'll stay with you. To honor and cherish, from this day on, my partner in life, my lover, my one.
Stacey and Virginia, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you spouses for life. You may share a kiss.